12 reasons why handwriting is so valuable to our mental state. Handwriting is high on the list of so-called endangered human activities, because it will likely become extinct soon. Advanced technology with smartphones and computers has become so universal in our daily lives that it has replaced some of the most traditional activities, such as writing. Save time and do more writing a few notes or keeping a personal journal has become obsolete with modern technology that has freed up space in your phone and made every process seem faster than traditional methods. According to Dr. Margot B. Stein, a pediatric psychologist, keyboard skills are a great complement to handwriting, but in most cases, they are irreplaceable. We all have to pay a big price when we eliminate traditional activities such as handwriting. This is especially true for young children and students, as the benefits of writing include many skills and development that typing on a keyboard or an iPad cannot provide. Various studies show that several brain-friendly benefits of handwriting cannot be achieved through typing or touching a screen. The advantages of handwriting should be respected. It's a mental process that proves how valuable storytelling is. There is an important connection between writing and building a successful life. And these are the top 12 reasons handwriting benefits our mental state. 1. Handwriting enhances our memory. Your brain reacts differently when you write with your hand than when you type on the keyboard or touch the screen. Anything you write on paper requires 100% concentration and attention, and you must be very motivated to write anything. Before computers existed, writing was the most common way to retain memory. The extensive use of gadgets and other smart devices prevents us from using our fully conscious minds to update and write things down. Technology allows us to store large amounts of information in various ways that we can easily retrieve when needed. Research by Washington University in St. Louis shows that students who type notes on a computer begin to lose important information as quickly as 24 hours later. On the other hand, those who took notes by hand recalled important information a week later and demonstrated a much better understanding of the concepts being taught. This process of writing and typing slows down our memory and concentration, allowing us to remember and build certain things on paper. 2. Handwriting facilitates ideas and creativity. A human brain is a perfect tool, a fast and adaptable machine that moves forward and backward at the same time. Our mind forces us to follow our thoughts. Otherwise, they fade into oblivion. This shows that writing is the most effective way to stay inspired. Staring endlessly at your PC screen with many tabs open in your internet browser puts you on autopilot and robs you of the motivation to write your first thought. Writing a story, letter, essay, or article seems easier on a computer, but is it? Deleting an idea while typing is as easy as pressing the delete key. However, in handwriting, you should strike through the rejected sentences. So what's the difference, and why is it important? Even if you cross out sentences as you write, those sentences remain on paper and in your brain. This creates a guide in our subconscious, which we need to put together our best work. 3. Handwriting is a type of therapy. Handwriting as a form of therapy is supported by modern science and a large number of writers. Handwriting allows for reflection and progress. Therapeutic writing comes in many forms. Scientists think that when we share ideas, confess secrets, and share secrets, we reach a high level of self-awareness that lets us show our true selves, see our best and worst sides, and even accept who we are. According to handwriting expert Dr. Mark Seifer, handwriting can be a form of handwriting therapy. He recommends writing down a goal statement 20 times a day for people with goals they want to achieve, such as feeling more peaceful. He says this helps the person calm down and retrain the brain. Don't wait for inspiration and happiness to knock on your door before you start writing. When you're upset, unhappy, or worried, you can use handwriting as therapies. Writing down your thoughts on paper can help you overcome your fears and stay calm when feeling down or stressed. And of course, because writing out words helps you connect with them more, it's easier to solve a problem when you write it down. 4. Handwriting helped learning. They say that taking handwritten notes makes it easier to understand. They come to this conclusion because people who take notes on laptops tend to transcribe lectures word for word instead of processing and rephrasing information in their own words, which is terrible for learning. Handwriting requires us to use our entire learning repertoire as we attempt to think of a specific piece of information, then form the text in our minds, and finally use the appropriate combination of words in written form. The more we write, the more learning opportunities arise. And if we can repeat this process frequently, we can train our learning skills to the greatest extent possible. 5. Handwriting assists people with dyslexia. Handwriting is much more effective for people with dyslexia. An estimated 15 to 20% of the general population has a language-related learning disability, the most common of which is dyslexia. While handwriting is beneficial for all types of students, it is helpful for people with dyslexia in cursive writing. Deborah Spear, an academic therapist, says this is because all handwritten letters start on a baseline, and because the pen moves freely from left to right, cursive is easier for dyslexic students who have difficulty forming words correctly. 6. Handwriting ensures that our to-do list is completed. Interestingly, positive associations were found between goals, handwritten lists, and goal achievement. Dr. Jordan Peterson, a researcher, tells Forbes about handwriting lists and goal achievement. It appears possible that writing, which is a formalized form of thinking, helps people derive information from their experiences that help them guide their perceptions, actions, thoughts, and emotions in the present. Clarifying purpose and meaning into the future helps improve positive emotion, which is associated with movement towards important goals. Make a simple checklist of your to-do list and try to keep it in order by delisting anything completed. That's an excellent way to stay organized and on top of your tasks. And believe us, when we say that feeling of having just completed your plan is priceless. Want to go on vacation next year? Please write it down on the calendar. Got a list of tasks you want to complete? Write them down. 7. Handwriting sharpens critical thinking. Choosing the correct words can be a difficult task. Selecting this word over another creates a difficulty that forces us to think critically. When you write by hand in your journal, you have more time to think about the information you're recording. Additionally, handwriting encourages you to expand on your ideas and make connections between them. Handwriting engages different parts of the brain, memory, and motor skills. All this is necessary to keep a sharp mind in old age. 8. Handwriting makes you a better writer. With a pen in hand, you have immediate access to creative and artistic possibilities that cannot be woven into the experience of typing on a keyboard. Handwriting tips can help. But sometimes exercise and repetition are the most appropriate response. Many writers agree that it's best to write the first draft by hand and then read it over and interact with it by making notes, fixing mistakes, editing, and reshaping it. Typing on a screen makes us want to edit as we go, which breaks up and separates our ideas and might get in the way of how they naturally flow. 9. Writing by hand uses more brain power. Writing may seem like second nature, especially as you graduate from kindergarten, but writing each letter is a simple art. It's a unique design. A series of designs create words. When you make letters or words, the right hemisphere, the part of the brain that looks at pictures and is artistic, is activated. This doesn't happen when we're writing on the computer. 10. People who write by hand are better able to organize their notes. According to a joint study by researchers at UCLA and Princeton, people who write notes are more likely to remember important information than those who type notes. Research has found that typists include almost anything they hear, including much not so important information. As a result, typists don't understand their notes well. Also, people who write by hand use their grid activation system, the part of the brain that automatically emphasizes whatever the writer is focusing on. 11. Writing is a holistic activity. Engaging the body in writing by hand helps make writing a more holistic activity. Putting pen to paper and forming words and sentences has a distinct physical and multidimensional quality. Learning the alphabet by touching each letter in various physical ways helps students memorize and retain the letters and sounds of each letter and easily recall them when learning to read. Learning letters on a screen requires at least 2 physical channels, eyes and fingertips. Letters cannot be distinguished by the shape of the key. Learning letters through writing involves numerous tactile experiences, engaging the fine motor muscles of the fingers and hand, more significant muscles of the arm and body, and eyes. 12. Handwriting is unique to each author. Your handwriting, especially your signature, is a public and permanent statement. Learning to write well helps make your writing powerful, beautiful, and, perhaps most importantly, easy to read. Many historical documents are written by hand and are illegible to those who cannot read cursive. Reading handwriting is acquired by learning to write in your handwriting. The ability to decipher both cursive and print is important to fluency. Conclusion: how to begin. Handwriting may be outdated today, but it is not about writing faster or easier. Handwriting, above all, is an important activity that benefits many aspects of our minds, body, behaviors, and reactions. No need to abandon smartphones and computers or become obsessed with handwriting. Choose a suitable custom journal and use it as a practical daily organizer. Tasks, thoughts, and even an inspiring quote you've heard of are enough to keep your hand and mind in shape. Put away your device for a minute, grab your pen, and follow your ideas. Let all your thoughts sink in as each word and phrase guides a stream of inspiration as you write in a classic leather journal with unlined pages. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more.